Welcome, Hanging with the Dudes, episode 23 and a half. It's Thursday, September 28th, beginning of week 4 of the NFL season.
Jordan Love is him.
Y'all didn't cover your home opener.
That's cool.
Anyway.
We won. Don't give a shit about no home opener, bro.
Sure you do. He won. That's good.
Nah, but you out here talking about spreads. You a better. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm doing the important work for the people. And
I'm doing the important work for the real people. Shout out all my Packers fans out there in the nation. And we play tonight, so we about to get another dub. Christian Watson, Aaron Jones, slated to play. Jair Alexander, slated to play. Another dub.
Are you sure? They said that last week.
They was looking like that. But it makes sense, though. Why play them in a Saints game that matters but don't matter, and then 4 days later they got to play in a game that matters 3 times as much as that Saints games matter?
Yeah, division game makes sense.
Why not win the game against the Saints without our top 3 starters and then have them rest an extra 4 days for the big game?
Yeah, I feel that. It's pretty smart, I guess.
It makes sense when you look at it like that.
No, yeah. Might as well give him the extra day and then have him play Thursday. Excuse me. Last week was rough, to say the least.
Dude, last week was crazy.
It was crazy. I figured out what was wrong with my bets.
Shout out Travis Kelce.
I think I know what's wrong. Everything I say, the opposite happens.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. You still a missile?
No.
Nah.
No, we crashed.
Nah, that shit crashed.
That shit blew up.
Way off course, right?
Yeah,
I figured. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Something crazy. I'm just looking at these NFL stats. Kirk Cousins has 1,075 passing yards. He's 0-3.
Yeah, it's kind of like passing yards for a quarterback doesn't matter.
Yes,
it's kind of like
yes and no.
The quarterbacks who have the most passing yards always have a losing record.
That's
but are never making the playoffs.
That's not always the case.
Matt Ryan every single season.
But they won like a lot down in Atlanta. They were constantly in the playoffs. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. They were yes. They were constantly in the playoffs. Yes. Until
Tom Brady came in.
After that Super Bowl was when the Falcons had that really bad stretch.
Yeah.
For a couple
That's
years.
What I meant. That stretch.
But I'm talking about in Matt Ryan prime, bro, they were winning games. Stop playing, bro.
I know they were winning
games. Roddy White, young Julio. They had Tony Gonzalez in the beginning of Matt Ryan's career, bro.
I'm not arguing Matt Ryan's career. I'm arguing passing yards for a quarterback doesn't indicate, it doesn't.
That's not always true.
Say that they're good.
Peyton Manning, Denver Broncos year. Patriots in the 07 year.
I don't think they were number 1 in passing.
Yes, both of those seasons, 07 and that year with the Broncos, where Peyton Manning had 55 passing touchdowns and set the NFL record. He was 1 or 2 in passing yards as well.
Yeah, I think one was Phillip Rivers, and
he was 2. Right, but what I'm saying is he was 2. It's not like if you want to say the number 1 every year. And even you can't even say that because multiple years that Patrick Mahomes has led the league in passing. Yes.
Top 5 for sure.
I don't know. Led the league, especially that first MVP year where he went like 51 or 55 and 9 picks or something like that. That first year he won MVP, bro, he went bonkers, bro. He went bonkers. And I think he led the league in passing too. I think he had the trifecta.
I know he had the most. He had 50 touchdowns that year. I don't know about passing yards. It's always been Dak, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, quarterbacks who win, but then
and that 07 year, Tom definitely led the league in passing that year. That year they were undefeated. That year they were scoring. They were the highest scoring team in NFL history at that point. At 07.
Yeah.
But you can't always say that. Because two are right behind him at 1,024. So
he was playing very good right now.
So he really like a long Tyreek Hill pass away from being first.
They're 3-0. Dalton on that list before.
Right, but they were good teams. Andy Dalton, they were going to the playoffs. Now, when they got there, did they win? No. But I'm saying...
Playoffs once.
Huh?
Like, once.
No, they didn't. Andy Dalton was... Oh, if you're thinking about Carson Palmer with Ocho Cinco, Andy Dalton never played with Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Carson Palmer, bro.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, Andy Dalton had A.J. Green.
Yeah, he had prime A.J. Green.
Yeah.
And, the ball that did that flip over the cornerback to get into the end zone. Mm-hmm. Remember he did that front flip?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simpson or some shit like that. He was nice too.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, he was nice. He wasn't like all that, but he was nice though. Damn, that's crazy. So in our division, I'm looking at NFL Reference right now. We're 2-1. Detroit's 2-1, and then Chicago and Minnesota are 0-3. So it's looking like it's going to be us and Detroit battling for this division. This is why this game tonight means a lot. Damn. The AFC North, 3 teams are 2-1, and then Cincinnati's 1-2.
Damn.
The AFC East, Miami's 3-0, Buffs 2-1, and the Patriots and Jets are 1-2.
So Peyton 2003 had the most passing yards. 2004 was Dante Culpepper. Is that wins next to it? Hold on. No, games played. Okay, never mind. Tom Brady 2005. 2004 was Culpepper. 2005.
No, it's not. They won. The Patriots won the Super Bowl in 04, right?
I think. Yeah. So Dante
it was
Culpepper
02.
Was
no, yeah, it was 02, 03, 03, 04, 04, 05, right?
I know 05 for sure. Because then 06, Drew Brees won it.
06 into 2007.
Yeah.
Because the Super Bowl played in February.
So it was, Tom Brady 2005 had it.
Just look up how many Super Bowl winners have led the league in passing.
I'm just looking at the list of top passing yards because that's what I was.
Because then you get
it's been Drew Brees a couple times.
Yeah, and they're always in a race.
Philip Rivers, Matt Schaub 1 year.
Aaron Rodgers prior couple.
Like, other than Tom Brady and Drew Brees once and Peyton Manning twice.
Aaron Rodgers never led the league in passing.
Aaron Rodgers? No, he won games. That's what I'm saying. Like, quarterbacks who win games, you're not getting junkyard passing yards when you're down 15.
But Aaron's had like 3 or 4.
Aaron's not on this
list.
He's not on this list. He wins games.
He's led the league in
Matt Schaub don't win games.
He's led the league in He's led the league in touchdowns a couple years.
Touchdowns for sure.
Yeah. He's led the league in touchdowns a couple years.
In the ratio, 100%.
Well, he has the best touchdown to interception ratio rate ever. It's not even one's ever gonna. He has over 430 career touchdowns and not even 90 picks.
Drew Brees just throws the ball. He's on this list 2006, 2008, 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016. Jesus Christ. He's won 1 Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. Like, I bet Ben Roethlisberger's in there 2018. James Winston 2019. Deshaun Watson 2020. The last guy who's won a Super Bowl and led the league in passing touchdowns was Patrick Mahomes in 2022.
Told you.
Tom Brady 21. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Drew Brees once has done it. And Peyton Manning once.
Tom won in 21.
When did the Steelers win the Super Bowl?
They won early.
Yeah, it wasn't 18. It wasn't 2018, was it?
It was 05.
Yeah, it was like earlier. So then that's all I kind of meant by that was like, for the most part, besides a select generational talent guys, Peyton Manning, Mahomes, Tom Brady.
But you also gotta. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Drew Brees. It's like passing yards doesn't really matter a lot.
Yes and no, but you also got to think about the style of football back then compared to now. You're gonna see that more. Like you're gonna see guys who lead the league in passing win Super Bowls more because that's where the
guy in 1981 had almost 5,000. 1984, Dan Marino 5,000. That's way more than like half of this list. Until you get to like 2008, then it's like it stays around high 4,000s, low 5,000s. from 2018. I don't know, but minus Deshaun Watson in 2020, from 2018 to 22, it's been 5,000 and up. Before that, it's been teetering around 5,000.
But that's what I'm
4,000.
saying. But that's the style of play. That's where the style of play is going.
Yeah.
So if you got a guy like a Tua who's fucking throwing for 500 yards in a passing game and he winning you the game, that's going to play.
He going, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. You got to think about right, like the Steelers teams, the bus.
The bus.
You know what I'm saying? The years y'all had McNabb, when y'all was winning and going to NFC Championship games in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Brian Westbrook. Where
are you going with this?
What I'm saying is, back in the day, as much as the quarterback mattered, if you had a star running back, that was the blueprint to winning back then. That's the only reason why I'm saying you'll start to see that change now, because now it's not we did a whole episode on the running backs. That's not the position of power no more. It's the quarterbacks and the guys out wide, the wide outs and tight ends. Those are the guys that matter the most. So I think that you're going to start to see that more, where Pat Mahomes is going to lead the league in passing and then win the Super Bowl.
So you think passing yards is getting more relevant?
Yes, hell yeah. Okay. Because that's the style of the game. Similar to the NBA. How guys, when we were watching Kobe and young Tim Duncan in 2007 when we was in grade school, motherfuckers wasn't taking 11 threes a game.
Right.
Teams weren't taking 11 threes a game.
Right.
Let alone one player. Styles change, games change. Steph Curry gets dropped from heaven. Now everybody's looking for somebody who can be 3 and D. That's the style. That's just the evolution of the game, and I think the same's going to happen. It's the same's going to happen in the NFL. It already has been for the last couple of years.
No, yeah, for sure. That's
what I'm saying. So
I just think, like, if you just look at games like that, I feel like a lot of these quarterbacks are getting a shit like. You see Kirk Cousins with like 500 passing yards and with an L on his sheet because he had to throw the whole second half to get his team back in the game, and that's
a lot of times he's an outlier. You can use Dak in that better. Kirk be in them games. His defense be letting him the fuck up, bro.
For sure. I'm not saying the reason why
defense be shitting bad, bro.
No, I understand that. I didn't say why he was losing because of Kirk. I didn't say that. I said Kirk gets his passing yards higher than what it should be because he's always been down at the end of the game. That's all I'm saying.
Lot of quarterbacks. Kirk, you can't use that because Kirk really be like in certain situations. It don't be Kirk, bro. Kirk be clutch. He'll score.
I'm not saying it's Kirk's fault that they're down. I didn't say that.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that's his. You can't consider his shit garbage time because in that same game when it's under 2 scores, he'll throw a touchdown for you to get you back in the game. Yeah. Then he'll put his defense out there. Let's go defense, get a stop. And them niggas give up 9-play, 75-yard drive. That's not his fault. Yeah. Dak is like that. Dak is the king of garbage time numbers. You'll look at a game and the Cowboys will lose 40-32 or 40-28, and you'll be like, damn, Dak had 437 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, only 2 picks. But then when you go look at the game, you realize he threw both them picks when it was down 10 and had the ball in the red zone going to score to make the game close.
Right.
That's why I'm saying Kirk is a bad example for that.
I think it's a decent example. Because it's just an example of most of the quarterbacks who are losing the game.
Yeah, garbage time numbers is a real thing. Garbage time numbers is a real thing. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying all garbage time numbers, quote unquote, aren't created equal.
I might look this up later.
They aren't created equal.
Do you think quarterbacks who are on the winning team have more passing yards than the quarterback on the losing team?
How far back are you going with that?
We'll start at 2000.
If you're going to include the 2000s, I would say probably the winning team.
You think the winning team? Yeah, it could be true. I don't know. It's just curious to me because it's like, if you like just in my mind, when I see like the NFL put out on Instagram, like, oh, the top passing leaders, and like 3 of the quarterbacks on there have losing records. It's like, oh, congrats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, I guess they're passing. Yeah, you're getting yards. Yeah. Just, losing by 20.
That's certain guys though.
For sure. It's like it's like the bottom half of the league that does that.
Yeah, you gotta watch the game. Like, all right, so C.J. Stroud has 987 passing yards or something like that. His team's 1-2, and they're fighting. They're fighting in that division.
The Texans aren't terrible.
They look a whole lot better than motherfuckers thought they would.
Oh, they look a whole lot better than the fucking Bears and fucking Vikings right now and shit. Yeah, for sure. They actually have a defense. Like they're staying in games. It's not like the Texans are getting blown out like that. Besides, well, who they get blown out by? They got destroyed by the Ravens or something.
It wasn't a blowout. It was like
it was a loss. It was a heavy loss.
It was 25-9, but they was close the whole game. They made Lamar fumble twice or something. He threw a pick and shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying I think that will really start to change soon. So
pass yards is starting to be more relevant, but I still think it's just a corny stat. For quarterbacks, I'd rather look at QBR.
All right. So look, the top 5 passers right now are Kirk Cousins, who's 0-3. We went through that. Okay, hold on. Tua is 3-0.
Oh yeah.
Justin Herbert is 1-2, but one of his 2 losses is to the dude on top of him who threw for almost 500 passing yards in that game. So that's not his fault that he 1-2. Defense, do something, right? So you can, so that win loss on him, on Justin, that's not, you can't put that on him because this team is good.
I'm putting it on the team. I'm just saying
Matt Stafford is 2-1 right now, right? They 2-1. I think they only lost to San Francisco. Did they just win yesterday or last week?
No, they lost. Did they who? What? The Rams? Hold on.
No, the Rams 1-2. They lost to somebody else. I can't think. And then C.J. Stroud 1-2.
Okay, so one of those teams is above 500 right now.
Right, but the guy right under him,
Tua.
I'm talking about Justin under Tua.
Herbert.
Come on, bro.
I'm not saying it's wrong. Nothing is on the quarterback list. I'm just saying the stat itself, passing yards, does not equal good quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you can't say that don't equal good quarterback because you can't be trash and throw
production.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
equal good.
You can't be trash and throw for 300 yards, or else Zach Wilson would do it. But he's never done it.
No, that's true.
So you can't just be trash and throw for 450 passing yards. You can't say that, bro.
No, you're right.
Now, if you want to say that you're not contributing as much as you should be to winning, quote unquote, you can maybe say that you get away with that. But even then, if I throw for 425 passing yards and I score 37 points, but my team give up 42, say I punt the ball once, but the other team don't punt the ball at all.
Yeah.
How's that my fault that we lost? I put up a game.
I wasn't saying it's your fault.
But what I'm saying is, you
keep arguing I'm blaming quarterbacks for having passing yards. I'm not saying that.
You're saying that passing yards don't necessarily equate to winning. You can't always say that because if
I can say 75% of the time.
I say half a half. If you want to, at most, because the defense has a part in playing, winning the game. The offense can't stop the other offense from scoring. That's what defense is for.
No, I get that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that like in the first game, Justin Herbert had 375 passing yards. Anybody who has 375 passing yards and 4 touchdowns and their team scores 34 points, they most likely win. Yeah. The only problem is the opposing quarterback threw for 466 and 4 touchdowns, and his team scored 36. That's not Justin's fault.
Yeah.
And that's also not garbage time numbers.
Hey,
just because he no, but if you garbage time numbers is when you down more than 14 points, bro. That's garbage time numbers.
No, for
that's those are out of reach numbers. Those are numbers that don't matter because even if you score, that score not gonna matter.
Right.
That Miami Chargers game was nip and tuck. The whole entire game was close. They was score, punt, score. Stop. Game over. Like that was the, you know what I'm saying?
It was a shootout for sure.
So like when you say a guy loses, right, but he has 375 passing yards, you just can't say that he just had that in garbage time. You gotta watch the whole game.
No,
that's why I'm saying that. That's why going back to the early point, you can't use Kirk for that because Kirk really be in them games most of the time. I say. If Kirk lose, but he have like let's say over 330 passing yards, I say 1 out of every 4 of them games he's actually getting blown the fuck out.
Yeah,
but them other 3, they 3-point games for most part. The whole like y'all, he had a great game against y'all.
So is it safe to say that struggling teams have more passing yards generally?
Well, yeah, that'll happen because you're in garbage time, unless you Justin Fields and then you'll just run it.
Yeah, but even if you're not in garbage time, say it's a 1 point, it's a 1 score game, 2 minute drill. You're not running the ball. It's all passes.
Yes, well that depends. But that depends on your personnel too.
Yeah,
that depends on your personnel too.
They're running screen passes. They're not running the ball in 2 minute drill.
Yes. I watched Tennessee run a 2-minute drill where they handed the ball to Derrick Henry like 6 times and the nigga scored. In a 2-minute drill, they didn't even throw the ball. They said, "Here, sir, do the job."
I mean, if it works.
So it all depends. What I'm saying is, it all depends on you. If I got
on your team, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, your personnel. Facts, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like Deshaun Watson.
I'm saying generally, teams don't run the ball in 2 minutes because it wastes time.
Right, it wastes time. Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you got the personnel like a Derrick Henry, like a C-Mac, if you give them
a chance, give them a
one hole. If you give them one hole that big, gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying the personnel matters.
But that's the exception. I feel like. And generally, they're passing the ball at the end of the game.
That's what. Yeah, right.
And that's where all those yards come. I feel like quarterbacks get those extra 70 yards.
But what I'm saying is, if you down 14 or you down 20, 24. Right, of course you're going to be throwing the ball because the point is you're trying to score as quick as possible to make the game close or whatever the case. But if you down 3, you can mix it up. You can run the ball. You can show a little play action.
For sure.
So if you yakking up yards down 3, I feel like that means a lot more if you yakking up yards down 23.
Right, I'm just saying that's the exception. I feel like
what I'm saying is that's what Dak does. Dak be yakking up yards down 23 and 30.
It's not just that; it's a lot of
Kirk will yak you some yards in the game. It's just his defense keep giving up points too.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I said all garbage time numbers, quote unquote, are created differently.
No,
that's
for sure,
what I'm saying.
100%.
Like Dak is, if you want to look at trash can garbage time numbers, the king, Dak Prescott, it'd be his picture right there. It'd be right there. He's the king of that shit.
Yeah.
Like them years, them couple years they was trash. Like the last couple years, you look up. Damn, they lost 40-22, but Dak had 472 passing yards. It's like because he had that shit down 40-3.
Matt Schaub.
No, man, no, chill. It was like a 3-year stretch where him and Andre Johnson were the most untouchable duo in football, bro. Schaub had a stretch. Schaub had a stretch. He was one of those guys that, like, his 1-year wonder went a little bit longer than 1 year. Like, there's always a couple of those guys that, like, their 1-year wonder just keeps going.
I was just speaking generally, like.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Like, I get your exceptions, and you're 100% right.
Even though that's my op, I'm a protect Kirk at all costs because that man, he's such a nice guy. I watch quarterback, he's singing.
He's not. He's
singing songs to his son, putting him to bed. I just, I feel like he gets too much. I feel like he gets too much fucking slander. Maybe that's just
Kirk's
me.
fault, though.
I don't think that, bro. He has better. No,
he's good. No, I know you're gonna get because I've seen that.
Hold on.
No, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Bro,
I agree with you.
Who had a better year last year, Josh Allen or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk, numbers wise, had a better year. 100%.
That's all I'm saying, dog. Is like he just gets
Kirk
so
just
much
don't get love.
He just gets so much slander, bro.
It's because Kirk is just a goofy, like, dad. He's
I
just
feel
like
if Kirk,
he's so relatable.
You know what it is?
Relatable as fuck.
You know what it is? I think it's them primetime games. I think if Kirk rattled off like 3 straight primetime wins, niggas would start putting respect on his name.
I think his last good primetime game was the You Like That.
100%. I think he used all his powers for that one game, and now his primetime powers is just gone forever.
Damn, you overloaded.
Yeah,
That's
overloaded.
Crazy. All right, well, let's get into this Thursday night game. Tonight, Packers at Lions. The line is 1.5.
Well, hold on. Because I do want to go over some things in week 2. Other things did happen. Like,
for
shout out to Pack. Jacksonville got trounced by Houston.
Jacksonville sucks right now.
The Bills smacked on my upset pick, the Commanders. Like, a lot of things happened. The Bears are absolute dog water. And Travis Kelce had 69 receiving yards with Taylor Swift in the stands. Go shit.
Crazy.
Like,
I'm so annoyed at hearing that shit, though. I'm just, like, over it. I just don't care.
Yeah, it's the new couple. You know what I mean? It is what
I'm
it
sure
is.
it'll work out.
Probably not. They're celebrities. That usually never happens.
Yeah, it's just it's because they can.
The only way
they're in the same like tax
the only
bracket.
way celebrities work out is if like they got together before they became celebrities, or if they like knew each other before celebrities, and then if they get together as celebrities, it's like they already know each other.
Yeah, for sure. Like celebrities think it's just because they're in the same tax bracket. It's like I don't know. I heard a rumor Travis's last girl. He was like getting fed up with just paying for the whole meal, and then the one time he was like, "Let's split it." She was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, well then I'm not dating you no more."
No, it wasn't one time.
No, I know it wasn't one time. But it was like
he was making her do. He was making her pay half of everything.
Yeah.
He was trying to test her loyalty. Yeah. She was like, "Well, you make all this goddamn money. Why am I paying half for everything?" He was like, "All right, if you don't want to do that, you can leave." Yeah. And then
he wants someone with ambition.
And then, fun fact: 3 months after he broke up with her, he signed the second largest contract in tight end history. Yeah. So, yeah, funny. Bitch, eat a dick. Y'all trounced on the Baconeers. I hate y'all.
That is our defense, man. Getting he couldn't move. They can't move the ball. I wasn't kidding when they said they're not going to be able to move the ball on us. They can't. They couldn't run the ball on us.
Their line is suspect.
Their line's been good the past couple of weeks. That's the thing. Like they've been.
But look who they've been playing. The teams they've been playing don't got nearly as good of a D line as y'all.
Our D lines on our rosters.
But
unreal.
What I'm saying is y'all D line for the first couple of weeks has been kind of underperforming as far as getting
to the quarterback. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially compared to last year, we're insane. We're in you couldn't keep up with that pace. Like that was a special year of pass rush. Now I feel like because Cox is getting less snaps, it's more Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. They're like more run stoppers than like pure pass rushers. They're definitely rushing the quarterback still, but it's like those tackles are more they're giant humans. They fill up the gaps insane. So it's like hard to run against us.
Christian McCaffrey.
The edge guys are the ones that are going to be getting the sacks, mostly like Nolan Smith, and I think he had a sack last week. And Hargrave and shit. They're the guys coming off the edge are the ones going to be putting more pressure on the quarterback. We're just filling. They can't get that upfront push, so quarterbacks can't step up in the pocket because there's nowhere to step up to. You're stepping up to Jordan Davis's hands because he's getting that push on the inside.
I'm large.
It helps the edge rushers, which you would think you would get more sacks on the edge, but we aren't. Teams are just throwing to the flats and getting open. I'm sure it'll change. We'll definitely get some sacks. I think we have one of the best run defenses at the moment, which is good. It puts more pressure on the quarterback to make good passes, make it third and longs, keep teams at third and longs. That's kind of like the goal.
And then you just kind of give Christian McCaffrey the football, and he just goes for 60 touchdowns.
Yeah, maybe.
Deshaun Watson must have got a massage because they won 27-3. He looked really
He finally
good.
had a good game, too.
Yeah, he looked good throwing the ball and everything.
Good for him. He kind of needed that, too. I bet he was probably, like, down in the dumps.
I mean, I could imagine. Yo, real quick, Mike, could you do me a favor and look up who leads the league in passing touchdowns?
Anything Jordan Love?
I don't know. Just lead the league. Just look it up.
Pretty sure it's Jordan Love.
Just look it up.
Either him or
No, just
it could be Tua now.
No,
honestly,
no,
Tua threw
no,
like
no.
6 touchdown passes.
no. Just look it up. Just look it up. Just look it up. Just look it up.
It's taking a while to load. Can you look it up? Probably faster on that. I'm running the podcast on it.
Oh yeah.
This is
You're a ding dong. You need a second.
I don't have a NASA computer.
You need a second computer.
I need a better computer and I'll be fine. On the road again.
Why can't
Other game was pretty exciting.
ours? Because we like that.
You guys coming back from a 17-0 comeback win on your home opener.
Look at my man Jordan Love. So my man got a dominant win against a rival. A close game that we should have won. All he had to do is just not be young and make mistakes, but that's going to happen anyway.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys couldn't stop a fucking nosebleed that game, too.
Well, Bijan Robinson was making people touch earth on another level.
Yeah, it was insane.
That man's different, bro. You can't do that.
He was doing good. But then the next week, no, Falcons couldn't do shit against the Lions. They got fucking rolled. They couldn't run the ball at all against the Lions, which was surprising. So, you guys might have issues running the ball against the Lions, too. If LSU and Bijan had issues when they ran up on you guys, I don't know. It might be a closer game than people might think.
If Aaron Jones, what you say, Aaron Jones will have a problem running on the Lions?
He might, yeah.
All right, bro. What's the next topic, bro?
He got so mad. Like, I'm just saying objectively, like,
I'm not even mad.
You just seen your team get ran on for 175.
No,
with two guys.
What I'm saying is you're telling that's cool. I'm not scared of anybody they running. If they kept DeAndre Swift out of me, like, oh shit, I'm scared.
No, I'm not talking about Lions running on you guys. I'm talking about you, Aaron Jones, running on the Lions.
Why would we have a problem doing that?
Because the Falcons had a problem running it. And they're like the top Russian team right now, other than like the Eagles right now.
You do realize that would be completely different if Aaron Jones has played the last 2 weeks. 1, 2. Aaron Jones hasn't played the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
And you're missing the O-line guy.
That don't matter. If it mattered that much, we'd be on 3.
Bakhtiari.
Oh, and we're getting back his number 1 receiver who he hasn't even played with yet.
I know. Yeah, for sure.
So, getting that back, by the way. Like, if Aaron Jones plays, he has over 100 rushing yards tonight. I guarantee it.
Okay. I'll
don't
be
even
watching.
do that. You don't ever disrespect my man like that again.
I will be watching. I'm just saying the Lions shut down the run last week. They might do it again. That's all I'm saying. Jordan Love's going to have to pass the ball to win the game.
He's done that, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it can happen. For sure.
That's fine.
I'm picking you guys because I like the Lions to win, so I'm doing the opposite of what I like.
I don't even want you to do that.
So I'm betting on Green Bay.
Shit up.
They're getting 1.5 too, which is good.
You might fuck
they can't cover 1.5, but they'll get the points and then they'll be fine.
You might fuck my shit up. We did cover. You just bet too early.
Yeah, I did bet too early. It sucks. Any other games you want to talk about?
I guess that would be pretty much it.
Yeah, because we'll go over more of it on Saturday on the main episode. Thursday night matchup, dude. Who do you? So Christian Watson's finally. Are they 100% playing? I know you're the insider. Are they really playing? They said this last week.
Well, Christian. Well, no, they say he was.
Check Twitter.
They said he was questionable last week, but Romeo Dobbs already came out and said Aaron Jones is playing.
All right, bet.
So and Christian Watson practiced. I think both days this week.
What's that hamstring that they've been keeping him out for?
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hamstring suck. It's gonna linger all season, I bet.
No, not if you sit out long enough.
Yeah, we'll
I think
see.
they did.
Hamstrings do linger though. It sucks. It's one of those injuries, especially if
it depends on how deep the tear is.
Skill positions, it's gonna affect.
It depends on how deep the tear is. If it's a grade 1, it's not gonna linger. If it's a grade 2 or 3, it'll linger if you play through it. Right. I had a grade 2 in my senior year in high school, and it hurt like shit, but I played through it.
Sucks.
Watson is expected to suit up, per Tom Pelissero of NFL Network reports.
Nice.
Come on, dog.
Watson's first game back. Do you think? What do you expect from him? You think he's gonna do good, or you think that hamstring's gonna hinder him a little bit?
Nah, they're gonna ease him into the game plan. He'll probably have like 5 catches for like 65 yards. Might have a touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, it seems about right.
He'll get like a couple.
He's their number 1 guy. You know what I mean? So he's definitely gonna get some.
He might not be.
That's true. All the wideouts are young. They can all fight for it.
Not even that, bro. Romeo Doubs is him.
Yeah, Romeo Doubs is nice.
He is him.
And on the other side of the ball, you got the Lions. Jared Goff's playing very well. He's been managing games, not making too many mistakes.
I don't give a shit about that.
Dave Montgomery hurts. They need to get Gibbs involved, bro. They need to get Jamar Gibbs involved because they haven't been, and I feel like that's been hurting their team. He's been open on some pass routes. Like he catches the ball. He's not just a running back. Like he's a receiving back. Even in college, he was a receiving back. So it's not like he's terrible at running routes. I don't know what it is. They're just not getting. They're not getting them.
The only thing I could think of is that he don't have a grasp for the playbook. Maybe.
That's probably the only thing I could think of is like why he's not getting the looks.
He's got to not have a grasp for the playbook. The game plan's
just not there for him yet. I mean, he's a rookie, so I guess I get it.
No,
but
you can't say that.
Look at Bijan. He's a rookie. He's fucking.
He was the number 8 pick in the draft or something like that.
Right? Yeah, he's a high ass pick too. It's like use him, use the man. Especially nowadays with running backs where teams just get rid of them after a rookie contract, bro. Use them. You got him on a rookie contract. Like, you're gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just strange to me how, like, your number 1 running back goes down. You're using your number 3 guy, not the guy you drafted 8th overall. It's strange. And when he does get the ball in the red zone, he's getting stuffed, dude. Last week, dude, because Nick had him for a touchdown.
I know, me too.
I kind of convinced him into it too. I was like, bro, he's gonna get looks this time.
And
he did get looks. I wasn't wrong about that.
I would have won my bet if I would have won my touchdown bet if he wasn't on there. Everybody else scored. Tyreek scored 2.
He should have scored.
Dobbs scored the game.
They gave him 4 chances to score in the red zone, like 3 different times, and the O-line just couldn't move bodies. So he just ran into a brick wall. It sucked. Like he was there. He was on like the 5, ran into a brick wall twice. They're like, we gotta pass it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, it's just hard to see, man. And then when they did pass it, he was wide open in the fucking flat. Just could have scored too. Like it's so bad. Like they won't pass him the ball. They'll hand it off to him, make him run into a brick wall. No push on the line. But the Lions pass game's looking not bad. Hamara, you got Reynolds is playing out of his mind,
bro.
I feel like the Lions are looking a little better than they did last year, which is good.
We shutting that shit down.
MCDC's a good coach.
That's cool. That's great.
You gotta give him.
That's like so wonderful, bro. We're shutting that shit down.
I hope, cause I'm low key picking you guys. Even though I really like the Lions this week to win. They're home. They played well last week. Yeah, I feel like they could stop the run game for Green Bay. And
do you realize that we're one of 3 teams, like 2 or 3 teams in the NFL, where a quarterback hasn't even had over 250 passing yards against us?
Oh, yeah. You guys' pass defense is really good.
Right, you're talking about, they're passing the ball well.
You guys should have, like, way more picks than you did, too. You drop a lot of picks.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good, like, you're there making plays. It's really good. So,
what did I tell you before the season about our pass defense?
That's what I said. They got to get Jahmyr Gibbs involved because it's going to be a hard time passing the ball against Green Bay. Plus, you guys got a decent
line. But you can't run. You can't run unless you up. You just said that.
Oh, you can run the ball in the beginning of the game. I'm just saying, if you're down 2 scores and it's fourth quarter, they're not running the ball.
What I'm saying is, if we stuff that shit the first 2 series, right?
They're gonna have to make a choice.
We come down and we touchdown field goal, and it's already 10-0. Like already, like it's like maybe 3 minutes left in the first quarter. It's already 10-0. You're gonna start throwing the football, bro.
Oh, for sure. A little bit more, at least.
Like natural, like instinctually, you're gonna be like, shit, we gotta get the ball down the field quick.
Yeah.
So, and you're gonna play right into our hands. Pick Jair Alexander, pick Rasul Douglas.
I can see that happening for sure.
Like, easy word.
So Lions just need to stick.
And they can't clown us this time because we got an actual quarterback this year. You know, not a quarterback that's throwing 3 interceptions in one game and losing to the Lions 9-15. Bum ass motherfucker.
Oh no! I want to don't put negative energy into the world. You might come back, hit Green Bay in the face. It's going to be a good ass game. That's all I know. It is going to be a fun game to watch tonight.
We should win by 10.
I think you guys should win by 10 as well.
We're home.
You're home? I thought the Lions were home.
That's what I'm seeing right here.
Wait, really?
That's what I'm seeing. Unless I'm tripping. Yeah, it's at Lambeau Field.
Oh, they are at Green Bay.
Oh, we're definitely. Christian Watson and Aaron Jones.
You're home dogs.
We were home dogs last week. That's fine.
What? No, you were after the injury report 20 minutes before the game. So you're home dogs with 2 players coming back.
But I don't think Vegas will probably change that similar to last week. Like, once they know for sure that Watson...
But Dave Montgomery is playing tonight.
Who's that?
The running back.
Okay.
The Lions. So now Jameer Gibbs is definitely not getting the ball. I got to check my fantasy. I took him out and took him back in. So, Tom Pelissero tweeted out, like, an hour and a half ago that their left tackle's going to shoot up, but Dave Montgomery isn't. Now I'm literally on, like, see the Twitter thing on Google, and it says, correction. Lions running back Dave Montgomery and left tackle Taylor Decker are playing tonight. Emmanuel Mosley is not. He said there's a miscommunication. So I could take out Algier and put in Dave Montgomery, and he should play and get a touchdown and be good. Cool. So now, sorry, Jameer Gibbs, I guess you're not going to get the ball today. Maybe once or twice, just to say we gave it to you. Let's see what everyone else is thinking about this game. I feel like it's gonna be a close one. It might be close. It might be a nail biter, dude. Prime time, Lambeau Field. Dad, I really thought the Lions were home for some reason. I don't know why. Damn, they are home dogs for no reason. I feel like just take the point. I mean, that's pretty wild to me.
Yo, listen, man.
Now I'm liking Green Bay more. So now, by that logic, I might pick Detroit because I like Green Bay so much now.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? Don't pick us. Please.
I'm not betting this game at all because whoever I bet on, it's going to be the opposite. So I'm
Good,
just gonna,
so don't bet on us.
I'm going to be a sideliner this time.
Don't bet on the Lions plus 12 or minus 12, so we can win by 25. Do it now.
Yeah, but it's like the opposite. Like I feel like Green Bay has the edge now. They're home dogs. They're home. Lambeau Field.
Vegas.
I just said they're home 3 times.
Vegas says Lions minus 2.
Minus 2 now. So Packers are getting 2 points now?
Yeah, it's still like a pick'em game. It's not a pick'em game until
it's close to it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, or it's still a pick'em game. I'm saying it's not a pick'em game. If the Lions were like a 5-point favorite, then it would be like, all right, we're a true underdog.
Yeah.
But if you gave the opposite team away up to a 3-point favorite, That's still a pick'em game because they're at. You're basically giving. You're giving the home team a field goal. So basically, you're saying if it comes down to a field goal, you're betting personally that the Lions will come out on top, but it's still a 50-50 game. That's like when you see fight odds, and they both be like minus 118 or some shit.
Hey, Joe! Oh my God.
But yeah, man, I think our defense shines. I think Matt LaFleur outcoaches Dan Campbell.
But you can't outbench him. I'll tell you that right now.
And having Christian Watson and Aaron Jones opens up our offense something crazy.
It does. It helps.
So many more plays you can fit into the system now.
The Lions are 2-1 against the Packers in the Dan Campbell era.
What 2 of those games? I was just looking at that. So, all right. Last year in January, that last week of the season, they beat us. I'll give them that. That second to last game, the first game we played them last year, that 15-9 game, Aaron Rodgers had a stinker, but I'll give him that. And then that first win he got against us at the end of 2022, we was the number 1 seed by that point. So we was like benching guys and shit, and we still almost won that game. So I'm not even worried about that. Games that really matter, like that we played them, the 2 before that, 35-17, 31-24. I'm not worried about it, bro. I think if Jordan Love, how Jordan Love played the first 3 weeks, if Jordan Love played that game last year, we'd have won. We'd have won. Guaranteed. So I'm not worried about it. What's up? Nut-ass Cubs. Nut-ass Cubby Bops. Think I'm scared of them. The Cubbies. Not even Lions, bro. They're fucking Cubs. The over-under for the game is 46. What do you think about that?
Might be a close defensive battle. I don't know.
We're going over that, bro. You're smoking wet. We're scoring 40 points tonight.
I don't know about all that. But
we're scoring 40. Absolutely, positively, guaranteed.
Excuse me. I think, it's hard to say over under. I kind of want to pick the over there. But I won't be surprised if it's a low-scoring game either. But I'm an over type of guy. I don't like going under. I think under is just. It's like the you know how you lift up the toilet seat and it's like that rim. That's the under. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nasty.
It depends though. Like that Bears Broncos game, I picked the under. Unless the over under is like 35.
No, Broncos could score 30 on the Browns or Bears.
I don't know.
They scored 30 on the Cardinals.
But they couldn't even score 30 on niggas that wasn't even trying.
Oh, I know that for sure. I mean, they got a 70 steamer laid on their face, so.
Nah, Miami had 70 with 8 minutes left. They really could have went out there and scored like 84.
They could have, yeah. They were just like, all right, we had enough. We need to take a look.
Bro, they're back up. Bro, all right. Hold on. So Raheem Mostert had like 145 rushing yards and like 40 or 50 receiving yards and had 4 rushing touchdowns. That was by like the start of the third quarter. So they took him out. It was like, he had a great game even though he only played half of it. You know, go do your thing. Bring in Aknane. And my man Aknane said, it's go time. And went 18 rushes for 203 yards and 4 total touchdowns. They had 2 running backs with 4 touchdowns, bro. In my opinion, that's the worst loss of that shits on the Giants' loss. And it's not close. Completely shits on the Giants' loss. Like,
yeah,
completely. Like.
Yeah, I feel like they saw the Cowboys blow out the Giants, and then like the Dolphins were like, we could do that. Look at our schedule. Broncos? Yeah, we could do that. It's just like
it's so much. No, bro, it's so much worse. And here's why.
Because it's 70.
Not even that it was 70, bro. It was 10 touchdowns. Like it wasn't like it was like the 40-0, right? Really is like it's really like 26-0. Because the Cowboys defense had 2 touchdowns. And I think their special teams had a block 6. So really it was like 19-0. If you really think about it. Like if you take the defensive scores out of it. So when you think about it like that, it's not that bad. If you take all the defensive scores out of all for the Miami Dolphins, they still score 70, bro. They put up 10 touchdowns. 10. That's crazy.
That's wild. I love it. I love McDaniels, dude. Did you know that first touchdown, the first play when they threw the ball, the deep to Tyreek, he ran a wrong route. He went the opposite way. Tua just saw him. He was like, fuck it, and threw it. Because Tyreek was mic'd up, and the Dolphins posted it like the other day. He comes back to the sideline, and Tua on the sideline, he's like, it's okay, you ran the wrong route, but it's all right. We got a touchdown out of it. And Tyreek's like, bro, I fucked up. Like, I don't know how that worked. He got because you could see his body language. He made that cut on the other side. There was a roll left. He went right. He was the only guy on the right hand side of the field, and Tua just flinged it cross field to him. It was fucking crazy. Tyreek's like, I ran the wrong route. Tua's like, yeah, it's all right. We'll lock it in. We got a touchdown now. No harm, no foul. Like, it's like, holy shit.
That's easily the scariest team in the NFL right now.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
They're easily the scariest team in the league right now.
Aiden Hutchinson is the only player in NFL history with 10 sacks and 3 interceptions through his first 20 career games. It's a specific stat, but I like it.
He had D lineman.
I know.
To have 10 sacks and 3 picks.
3 picks is impressive as a D lineman.
That's what I'm saying. He's a rusher.
But Aiden Hutchinson is like a Luke Kuechly, but he's an edge rusher. Because he's smart. He can play coverage, too. He plays the flat, too. Sometimes I use him as decoy.
I'm sorry.
Bang, bang.
I'm sorry nobody was like Luke Kuechly, bro.
No, I know. Luke Kuechly is he was a Jimmy Neutron, but that Jimmy Neutron was like 260.
No.
I was like,
bro, Luke Kuechly would come out and be the most calm, cool, collected nigga on the field ever. Just sitting there, hey guys, how you doing? Yep, yes sir, yes sir. And then you look at the game stats, and you be like, that motherfucker had 32 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and a pick. Today? That was all today?
Yeah, today. You see him mic'd up?
It's crazy.
You ever see him mic'd up? And he gets on the field, and it's like the first 10 seconds. The O-line lines up. As soon as they line up, Keeks is like, run to the left, run to the left, run to the left. And then the quarterback's like, kill. Like, bro, it was like half the game he was calling their play. Wide receiver screen, watch it. Watch right side. Kill. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
It's nuts.
He knew the whole playbook. It was so funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Luke Kuechly was a fucking super genius.
He was so different.
He was so good.
He was different.
Like, it was like, you could be, how are you that smart at football and that, like, physically dominant as well? It's impressive.
Yeah, he was a different animal, bro.
Yeah. He stayed on the Panthers. I like his loyalty. I like Luke Kuechly. He was a nice guy.
I wish he could have played longer.
Him
and what's his name from the 49ers? Patrick Willis. He was a body bag.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Off that 7 years, yeah.
Should be. He's not though. It sucks.
He has 6 All-Pro selections in 7 years.
Patrick Willis was a problem too. Yeah, he was another one of those special linebackers. He could tell you the play before it happened as well.
He was new age Ray Lewis.
Yeah. Ray Lewis was just. He was smart too, but Ray Lewis was physically like he was He was just dominant. You couldn't block him. He would hurt you. it would hurt just looking at him like, ah, fuck.
You know what I mean?
He struck fear in defenses unlike any other.
Shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's wild. So, all right, here it is. Current passing touchdown leaders. Kirk Cousins at 9. Tua at 8. Patrick Mahomes 7. Jordan Love 7.
No, you better put my man Jordan Love first before that bitch-ass nigga Patrick Mahomes.
Nah, Mahomes is a vet. Get out of here.
You're right.
Jordan Love's on there, though.
That's cool, because after tonight, we finna be in first place with 10. How about that, gang? Yeah.
Kirk has 9?
Yeah.
They're 0-3.
Yeah, because his defense is fucking atrocious. That's not his fault.
Yikers.
I seen somewhere where the Jets might trade for him.
Oh, wow, look at this. The battle, they're talking about it's a battlefield in Lambeau. At Lambeau Field since 2015. It's Detroit coming to Lambeau. They're split since 2015. 4 wins for the Lions, 4 wins for the Packers. Total points. The Lions 186, Packers 183. Total yards, Lions 2,727, Packers 2,731. Neck and neck for the past 8 times they played in Lambeau Field. Split. So this is the deciding game to kill that split. This is a big game, dude. Now I'm getting excited. I didn't know that. I'm just looking at the Twitter stats. This is good. Why are the it's because it was last week. I was gonna say, why are the Eagles on here? I was like, wait, Thursday Night Football was last week.
Yeah, you always trying to sneak the Eagles into something.
That's Twitter, dude. That was me. That's Twitter, dude. That's me. It's not my fault Jalen Hurts is trending right now. I don't know. I didn't do nothing. So is David Bakhtiari. Why is he trending? Is he playing?
Because he's probably not playing. Wish that motherfucker wasn't hurt so much.
Oh, no, it's because he tweeted, I might not have the best looking number, but by God, it's the sexiest.
Yeah, he wears number 69.
I love him.
How about Andy Dalton throwing 361 passing yards last week? That's crazy. I'm just looking at that.
He's getting a lot of shit for not playing. He's like, do you think of what I've done, I would not want to play?
Who?
Bakhtiari. He's like defending him. He's like, Bram, I'm fucking hurt. Like, what do you want me to do? It sucks. The Bakhtiari is such a good guard, though. He's good.
He's a left tackle.
Is he Italian? My fault.
And if he could, we really gonna need him to stay healthy. Oh yeah, I seen something on Instagram today. We could close with this a little bit. I seen something on Instagram today where Devontae was looking for potential trade destinations. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna name the 6 teams.
Ooh, Zaire Alexander probably not playing either.
That's fine.
Elgton Jenkins and Devontae Campbell.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
People are saying the Lions O-line's going to get killed.
Oh, yeah, bro. We've been killing. Rashawn Gary might be one of the most dominating linebackers in the league, bro. He's on He's on a snap count, and he's killing shit still on a snap count.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He is a problem.
All right, Ish, what's your pick? What's your picks tonight, dude? What are you going to do?
Bro, we're winning.
So,
we're winning by 10.
Just money line? You're going to take some points.
I'm probably not going to do any actual betting myself tonight.
Yeah, but, like, suggest the bet.
I would just take us money line. I definitely take Jordan Love. 2+ passing touchdowns. I take Aaron Jones 50+ rushing yards. All easy shit.
I like all that besides the rushing yards. I can't.
According to M. Lombardi, NFL, here are the 6 possible trade destinations if the Raiders were to move to Devontae Adams at the trade deadline.
Packers.
Bengals, Packers, Browns, Cowboys, Lions, 49ers.
If he goes to the Niners, I'm going to throw up.
I would definitely throw up. But if he comes to the Packers...
There's no way they're going to trade him back.
Why not?
That would be embarrassing.
If we give him,
if I was the GM of the Raiders, I'm forced to trade him back to the team I traded.
And they gonna have to pay. And they gonna have to pay that contract.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way they trade him back to the Packers. There's no universe that happens.
Why not? It's happened before with a player.
Who?
I would have to look.
You'd have to look that up because I don't know anything.
It happens all the time in baseball. I know that for sure.
I'm talking about football. Like, they trade a player to a team, and then after one season, they trade him back to the team they traded him for.
Like, would be a season and a half, but
I'm trying to think of a player. I think there is one player.
It's definitely happened before.
I don't know why the Ravens popped in my head about that. I don't know though.
But that's what I'm saying. If we get it, hey, listen, bro.
Deshaun Jackson?
Listen, bro.
Deshaun Jackson?
Maybe. Do you hear me? Are you listening?
Oh, no, maybe he was a free agent.
Are you listening? Are you listening? If we get Devontae Adams in that wide receiver room for Jordan Love, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
His route running's impeccable. It'd be amazing.
And Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs would be so wide open because all they're getting is man coverage because all the coverage is gonna be shaded to 17.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But that's not. I mean, I want to hold your breath for it.
I am.
Why would they even trade? Why would they even want to trade him?
Because he might want to trade because he's sick and tired of Jimmy fucking Garoppolo.
He's getting targets. He's getting catches. It's not like he's not. They're just not winning because the team sucks.
Right, and he's not used to not winning because he's played for the Packers.
Yeah, he wished for it, dude. He wanted to get. I mean, he's the one I wanted out. He wanted a paycheck.
Right, bro. They just lost. They just lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, 23-18.
I know that game was so rough. Steelers.
Like Devontae had 172 receiving yards in that game. For an L. You know how mad he probably is?
He probably punched in the air.
Bro, I used to do half of this shit. We used to win 40-12, dog. What the fuck? While I'm working twice as hard, we ain't doing shit. That's probably what's happening. He probably
this is in Vegas, you mean?
He probably gonna ask for. I'm telling you, if he asks for a trade, we're gonna be one of the spots he gonna want to come to.
Living in Vegas must be wild.
It's not as crazy as you think.
It's probably a different experience.
It's not like everybody just lives on the Vegas Strip.
No,
Vegas is more than just the Strip.
No, I know that for sure.
My brother lives out in Vegas, and he tells me all the time how much fun he has out there.
There's
a bunch of shit to do out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a couple of museums out there too.
If we all lived in Vegas, y'all would never see me.
Yeah, I'd be stuck on a slot machine like a zombie.
No, I'd be
tapping the screen.
I'd be stuck in
the gas station.
I'd be stuck in the Apex Arena watching Fight Night every Saturday in the Contender Series because I live in Vegas.
That'd be cool.
I'd have like VIP passes to that place.
That's like a cool thing. If you live in Vegas, you get to see all the boxing fights for the most part.
Boxing,
a lot of fighting.
Every Fight Night that's held in Vegas, which is like over 70% of the fight nights.
Yeah.
And the Contender Series.
It's cool.
And Tough.
I would like to go to a UFC. They're just so expensive.
You gotta get them early. You got when they first start. You gotta get to buying the car early.
Yeah.
And you gotta set it up they have a lot of them at Madison Square Garden. They have a lot of them over in Jersey. So they have a lot of them. They have a couple of them in Baltimore. They've had a couple of them in Boston. So they're all places we could get to. We could definitely get there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's just about looking at one. All right, UFC 298, which is 5 events away or some shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, that's in Madison Square or that's in the Giants Stadium in New Jersey. All right, bet we got 6 months to set the shit up. Tickets at the time that we want to get them might be $150 as opposed to $350 trying to buy them 2 weeks out for the event. So doing stuff like that. One more thing before we go, because I know we're about to wrap it up. As I'm looking at my calendar, it is September 28th. So I call all Phillies fans, get ready. There is only 4 days left including today, until it is Red October, baby.
Let's go.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's time to get our get back in blood. Philly's red blood, baby. Trey Turner's hitting .330 over his last 40 games. Bryce Harper's on a home run tear. Nick Castellanos is just waiting for something bad to happen. Let's go. We're winning it all this year. No one. The best team in the AL, we swept this year already. So they don't want no smoke. They ain't trying to. You know what happened to the Rays the last time the Rays came to Philadelphia in the playoffs? Do I have to go back to 2008 where a fat man hit a home run with his eyes closed against him? Do y'all want that to happen again? Do you want us to just put up Jose Alvarado up at bat just because we bored and we up 13 and he hit a home run with his eyes closed? Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Braves, we coming for y'all after we beat whoever the last wild card team is. We got y'all in 5 again. And then it's looking like we might see the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Yeah,
and you know what happened when we played them in the NLCS? Dubs all day long, all the way back to 2008 on y'all bitches.
Atlanta's going to fall apart, dude. They're already starting to fall apart. ERA dropping.
Hey, listen, bro. They lucky we ain't win the division this year, because if we'd have got home, if we'd have got next year moving forward, I'm telling you, this year we might fuck around and win the chip just because we like that. Yeah. But I'm talking about next year moving forward, when we get a full season of second half Trey Turner.
Oh.
We get another year of Bryce Harper.
Reese's.
We might get Reese back, or if we don't get Reese back, now we're getting Bryce back in the field. We finna probably go pick up another top-end starting rotation piece. Yeah, or we might even just fuck around, stash Ohtani, having DH, and then come 2025, when he's throwing on the mound, then we have him, Mick Abel, and motherfucking Andrew Painter on the mound for us, dog. And we dominating, bro. Red October.
Let's go. I'm hyped, dude. I'm excited for the Phils, dude. We're back in the dance. We're gonna fucking make it happen, dude.
We're gonna make it happen.
We got right at the right time, dude. We got hot right at the right time. Rolling to the playoffs. It was good. I watched them clinch. I seen Rojas hit that base hit.
The game winner, yeah. I watched the highlights of that game. It was real late, so I was trying to go to sleep for work. But yeah, I watched that game, man. It was a good game.
Dude, Stubbs had me dying in the locker room.
Bro, we hit that ding bop, bro.
Stubbs put on the overall.
Yeah, he had the overalls on.
And fucking just all fucked up.
Stubby.
I love Stubbs.
My guy, Stubby.
They interviewed Stubbs, like, Stubbs, well, now that you clinched, you're probably starting tomorrow, right? He goes, oh, yeah, I probably am. I probably need to go home soon. It's just like, it was, oh, we'll enjoy it now, but you gotta be ready for tomorrow. He goes, I'll be all right.
And that hit a home run last night.
Did he?
Yes.
Let's fucking go, dude. Yo, let's go. Stubbs, party hard, play hard. Let's go.
I hit a dinger last night.
That was funny.
I got moonshot.
Had me dying.
So, yeah, man. I think we've covered everything for the week, man. It's about wraps it up, I feel like.
Yeah.
Other than, Packers going to win by 10.
They better.
Packers by 10.
They better.
We're at home. Primetime game. Our stadium, our fans going to be up. Mm-hmm. We going to be up.
Gonna be loud.
You know what I mean?
Lambeau.
So,
frozen tundra.
You mean so?
Just getting a little chilly out now.
You mean so?
Lions playing the Dome.
You mean so?
They're not used to the elements.
You mean so? Go Pack, go! And on that we out.
All right, guys. Till Saturday.
Yes, Saturday for Dudes Picks.
The Pick'ems.
Oh, yeah. We won't be at the bar, but shout out Nick. He's still going to get free beer. He did win last week, so I will give him that because I don't think he'll be here on Saturday.
We're going to have to buy him beer, huh?
Yep, buy him beer, bring it to his house.
Damn.
Shout out Nick. He won last week, and you want to know why he won?
because of the Cardinals.
I would have won. If I picked the goddamn Cardinals, I would have won this week. 2 weeks in a row. I'd have been a 2 week in a row winner. But he beat me by one because he picked the goddamn Cardinals. That is the last time.
Good pick.
That is the last time I will ever pick you Cowgirls for anything. I'm going with the Nick mantra. Never pick the Cowboys to win anything.
Good pick. Good pick. All right, on that note, peace out.
Be safe, guys. See you on Saturday.